Bam! A very good morning to you. It is Thursday morning, October 10th, 2019. Welcome to each and every one of you, and I hope that your Thursday is off to a fantabulous start. I also want to start out by thanking all the people for their kind thoughts for Missy Jenn over the video yesterday, the two videos that we produced. The Green Mile, the Final Mile, as well as Missy Jenn's Infusion Day. The support is really wonderful. This is year 3 of Jenn's Infusion. It's been a wonderful thing that's so grievous. Thank you for sharing that with us and Missy Jenn in particular. You know, I like Missy Jenn a lot. She's a very quiet person here on YouTube. Yes, she's OG Boyd from the very beginning. And but she's a classy lady. She keeps to herself more or less, and doesn't get involved in a lot of the shenanigans on YouTube. She has an extremely big heart, kind, welcoming person, and I find it particularly noteworthy that in the 2 years I followed Missy Jenn, before I ever met her in person, I really never knew until a day or two before I flew out to Kansas City to meet her for the first time. I never knew through watching any of her videos that she struggled with something as serious as multiple sclerosis. Well, that's just the kind of person that Missy Jenn is. The German Norwegian princess. Anyway, guys, we've got a super big box that came in here today from a wonderful subscriber here of mine, and I know who it's from. And before I open it up, I've already popped a label on top. I want to tell you about this wonderful subscriber, Patty Wakefield. You see her on my side chat. You know, when I went to, I endured the heat on the trip, the various trips I made. Chicago, high heat warnings, 100+ degrees. Detroit, high heat warnings, high humidity. It was a very trying time, and the only thing that really saved me in my travels was these two small fans, this small fan set that Patty sent me, that made the difference between me spending hundreds of dollars on a hotel to get through the night. I never had air conditioning one night this whole trip, despite extreme temperatures and humidity. Just having these two little fans that she sent was enough to get me through those nights and saved me a ton of money. Well, I guess she heard me say when I was down in Santa Clarita down there that it was starting to get awful chilly at night. I'd come out of places in Yuma, Arizona, and down in those parts where it would be more or less 100 degrees, 105 degrees in the daytime. And then I would wake up in the morning, it would start out immediately at 90 to 91 degrees, and it was really hot. Well, those fans really came in helpful. But when I crossed over the big climb over to the San Diego area and then on to LA, man, the temperature dropped like crazy. So look at what she sent me, opening the box here. A wonderful 0 to -17 sleeping bag, the mummy type here that you can just crawl into and put your whole self in inside of it. An amazing piece of gear from Coleman. And I'll tell you what, Patty, I could not be more appreciative. I happen to know for a fact that this is going to allow me to have the winter comfort that your fans allowed me to have the summer comfort. You're an amazing person. Open that up and look inside. You really can't find these bags too much out here in my area because it doesn't really get that cold. So I have been using like a 20 to 40 degree bag. This is a -17 to 0 degrees. Beautifully packaged up here by Coleman, and I'll tell you, This is really gonna, I can't wait to test this out and see how this is going to work. Once I get back from Las Vegas and get out on some local boondocking here in the fall, this is going to be fantastic. Well, that's just the kind of subscriber I have in Patty, and so many of you are so kind and generous to me. I want to thank you, particularly Patty, Katie, so many people who have been so kind through the summer. Joey D, I'll leave a lot of people out, unfortunately, here, but so many of you have been so kind, and all I can say is a really big thank you. Well, happy Monday to you, and let me just state at the end, thank you for all your kindness towards Missy Jenn. Have a wonderful Thursday.